In the early hours of the day, when the sun is just starting to heat the runway, a pilot walks into a ready room on a U.S. Air Force base. She doesn't say much. She doesn't need to. Her focus is absolute. Her name is classified for now. Call her the Warthog pilot. She's one of a small but growing number of women trusted to fly one of the most feared attack aircraft in the U.S. arsenal. The A-10 Thunderbolt II, better known as the Warthog, she begins to gear up. It's a routine she knows by heart, but it never feels routine. The olive green flight suit goes on first. It's lightweight, flame-resistant, and designed for speed and protection. Then come the boots, tight and reinforced. The G-suit, which helps her body handle the intense GI forces during combat maneuvers. She pulls on her gloves, straps on her survival vest, checks her radio, and finally grabs the helmet. Carbon fiber comes integrated. Visor sharp dot, then it happens. The red light flashes. The siren sounds. Scramble. She single quotes out the door in seconds. Sprinting across the sun-soaked tarmac, there's no hesitation, no wasted movement. This isn't training, this is real. In the distance, beyond the lines of support vehicles and scattered ground crew, her aircraft waits, framed inside a giant arched hangar. The A-10 looks almost alien in shape. Twin engines mounted high, its nose heavy and built around a 30mm Q-8 Avenger cannon. It wasn't made to look pretty. It was made to survive, destroy, and return. And she's trained for exactly that. As she approaches, crew members already have the ladder down. She doesn't climb in just yet. First, they'll walk around. She circles the aircraft quickly but precisely. Wings, flaps, fuselage, tires, fuel panels, weapon mounts. Everything is scanned with the kind of attention only years of training can develop. Only when she's satisfied does she climb into the cockpit. The canopy drops. The world outside fades to a dull hum. Inside, it's quiet, almost meditative. Switches click, systems boot up, radios come alive. The ground crew gives the thumbs up. She responds with a nod. The twin turbofans ignite with a deep, low rumble that turns into a roar. Fiery exhaust trails glow orange as the engines spool. The aircraft rolls forward, slowly at first, then faster, then throttle to max. The A-10 leaps from the runway, nose high, engines howling, flames trailing behind. She pulls up hard, banking toward the horizon. This is not just flight, this is purpose. Let's pause, because what you just saw, a woman strapping into 12 tons of titanium and jet fuel and taking to the skies, that's still rare. Only about 10% of all U.S. Air Force pilots are women. And for fighter and attack aircraft, the numbers are even lower. Every time one of them climbs into the cockpit, they're not just doing their job. They're reshaping the definition of who gets to lead, who gets to protect, who gets to bring the thunder. Flying the A-10 isn't about speed. It's about survivability, precision, close air support. It flies low and slow on purpose, to protect troops on the ground, to take hits and keep flying. There's a reason pilots call it the flying tank, and there's a reason she chose it her mission today. It could be anything: a combat readiness alert, a support mission, a simulated enemy engagement. She doesn't need the world to know what she's doing, she just needs to do it perfectly. 5 minutes ago, she was pulling on her boots. Now, she's carving through the sky, ready to face whatever comes next. Not for glory, not for headlines, but because she trained for this, because she earned this, because this is what it means to be a United States Air Force pilot. She doesn't just fly, she leads, she protects, she dominates the battlefield from above. She flies the Warthog.